Alright, looks like we are good to go. Let's just a second. So, having just done this particular stuff, I hope I'm able to beat that cube in this ship. Because, whew. Guess I'm about to find out. Also, I've not seen any of these boxes. I've not seen any of those boxes show up yet.
I repeat, this is Captain Ezri Dax. I'm calling on you at the recommendation of Director Hugh from the Borg Cooperative. The species known as the Chimerans have taken over the Midas Array. I am stationed on the array, but all attempts at first contact and diplomacy have failed. The Chimerans are hostile and have corrupted the array's comms. I repeat, cannot abandon my post. Backup is required immediately.
Okay.
You can count on my support and guidance.
So the TFO does in fact take place before this mission.
Glad you made it, and relieved. The level of environmental corruption down here is... and comms are still disrupted. Can you hear?
Captain Dex, signal is still weak, but I hear you. Where's the Aventine?
No time to explain. I recommend yellow alert. The Chimerans have placed beacons in the system to summon more of their kind.
We'll deal with the beacons.
Clear the system and stay alert. Those beacons are emitting a powerful psionic signal.
Alright, so we got the miners.
Squirm. The unrested feast on the thrill of your despair.
Alright. There's the one I was shooting at earlier. Also, there's one just kind of sitting there too. Okay, well, let me rephrase it. It was kind of sitting there. Next, of course, since it was a Borg. Next, of course, since it was a Borg sphere, it goes right into draining the shields.
Midas array sensors indicate you've destroyed a beacon. Keep it up. The array beam is a track quantum pulse wave. It's holding that unstable portal open.
Another beacon over here.
From hull to husk, your vessel could be
So let's take this one out. Oh. And all right. Just need to keep at it because these ships are these ships are pretty annoying to deal with. All right. Luckily there wasn't that many. Luckily there wasn't that many ships guarding this beacon. But even unshielded, I mean, even unshielded, these things are still annoying.
The array is picking up on an energy spike originating from the multiverse portal.
And this is where the cube shows up.
Borg vessel incoming. Its quantum signature matches our universe, but it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship. Devour, consume.
Yeah, we need to hit it with as much as possible here. This stupid thing can regenerate. This stupid thing can regenerate pretty damn fast.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comms, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
Actually, that went faster than it did the other time, but that's only because I had a lot of help.
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
That's right. Our crew and I were present when it was created in that system, alongside Admiral Kumarke and Captain Death Park. Things didn't exactly go as planned.
Well, let's act fast. We need more data on that multiversal portal to shut it down. And without support on the ground, I won't be able to get the technology aboard the array that's holding it open.
The Righteous's scans show the portal has been corrupted by psionic energy. We could perform a chronometric dating and drift analysis.
Right, to replicate the conditions that led to the portal's creation, and allow us to reverse engineer that process. Creative, and worth a shot. Can you transfer me the data in real time?
Disrupted comms might cause delay or fragmentation, but that should be possible. I'll gather the data. I haven't, the other thing is, I haven't actually seen any lock boxes either. Alright, and scan.
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That timestamp correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave. If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that. Hang on. Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature. Brace yourself. Something's coming through. Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated. Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2.
Okay, so it's pronounced Tegan.
The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you all right? I'm critically outnumbered. Need you to beam down here. And don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers.
Captain, that shuttle had a pilot. Can't leave them or their body behind. Starfleet General Orders.
And I'd never ask you to, but chances of survival are very low. As are mine if you don't make it down here soon. Act fast.
Helm, plot a course for that shuttle. Hang in there, Dax. We'll be there soon. Alright. Gotta go right around. Right over here. No life signs or biological remains have been detected. Perhaps she transported in time. Alright. Do I want to... Yeah, I think I'll stick with my main officer for this.
Good. I see you made it aboard. However, your bridge officer is missing. Something caused your pattern to shift midstream. You've materialized in the wrong location. Signal is distant. Unfortunately, comms are still compromised. Likely to improve as you get closer. You'll need to find me in the shuttle bay. I'm in the middle of an experiment. Confirm some suspicions I've carried for a while now. Good luck and stay alert.
Don't worry, Captain. The Alliance didn't send me in empty-handed. We've got access codes and schematics at our disposal. See you soon.
Everything all right? The DAC symbiont picked up on a psionic reverberation.
Yeah, there are Chimerans around.
Focal interface activated. Chimeran neural processor linked to tricorder matrix. Unit calibrated for Chimeran psionic subspace frequency and localized data acquisition.
Okay, list properties.
Neural processor properties. Psionic activity detection. Environmental threat assessment. Foreign body analysis. Focal interface activated. Chimeran neural processor linked to
View command log.
neural processor command log. Consume. 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 Destroy. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright.
Focal interface
Like a Borg neural processor.
neural processor
Useful.
linked to
few more hits on that glass and it would have busted through.
Psionic activity is increasing in your location. Caution advised.
Alright. They did. Oh. It did say that extreme heat actually works very well on them, so sure enough. Because they're going out. Because they're going out pretty quick here. I still got to remodulate the weapon though.
You're on the right path. Comms are improving. Signal is getting closer. Heads up. Second signal heading for the ship. Stay sharp.
On our way. Alright. Get this Ethereum sabotage out. And I want to collect.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Dating. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo. Properties. Psionic emission. This gives retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitroptoluene charges. Store. Cryogenic suspension capsule at 77 Kelvin. Warning. Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of this source pustule.
Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill or collect the store. Understood. Alright. There's another one right here.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is strong. You're almost here. You'll need to take the turbo lift to get to the shuttle bay. I had to seal the doors in your area.
On my way. Alright, and we come through here. There's another.
Environmental risk level has increased. Caution advised.
Nope. No, I don't want. No, I don't want to collect it. Well, never mind. Well, never mind then. Yeah, it is. It does target as an enemy, so some of them are kind of hard to collect. Some of them are kind of hard to collect. All right.
great. You made it. Over here. Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it. Stand back. No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them. You're... me. Esri. Haven't heard that in a while. It's Operator Z now. Has been for years. Well, I'll be damned. So this is what's on the other side of that portal. Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming? Reinforcements? There's nothing but decay on my side of the fence. Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Borg. You were allied with the Jean Resi. Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also... Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat. But as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help. Heads up. We've got company. We can't let them take over the array.
Yeah, I think that's obvious. Oh.
I'm not leaving a single one of these bastards. Not in my universe. Not in this.
Nope, I wanna collect that. Thank you.
Don't forget about those Chimeran pustules.
Yeah, this cuts through these enemies real quick. It's that one.
It's good to see you again. I regret accepting help from the Etherians so quickly. I'm sure many agree. I thought I had gotten pretty good at reading people over the years, but trust the Borg to fool any of us once in a while. Do you want to talk about our last meeting?
I would like that.
How are you and Admiral Kumarke holding up since our last encounter with the Borg?
And well, but I echo the concerns you once had about Admiral Kumarke. We'll get her some help. So where's the Aventine?
The Aventine is being stripped of Etherian upgrades and diagnosed for sabotage with the help of Director Hugh and the Cooperative. I boarded the array with a shuttle and my advance team. I didn't want my arrival to seem imposing. This started off as a low-risk recon mission with the intent of engaging in peaceful first contact, not combat. So much for that.
Speaking of recon, What else have you learned about the Chimerans?
Tactical data acquired by the Alliance now confirms the Chimerans exhibit patterns of targeted aggression towards Borg variants from other quantum universes. They are also strongly drawn to protomatter. My research also reveals that a Chimeran's genetic framework is dominant in its expression, nullifying any Etherian genomic contributions. In short, they're immune to fusion and manipulation.
I'm guessing the Etherians probably figured that out too. So why are the Chimerans attacking the Midas Array?
The million Latinum question that I happen to have an answer to. I located an unlicensed stock of protomatter containers in the primary antenna control room. They're flocking to it. I'm not sure how it got there or why they're interested in it. Maybe Operator Z can enlighten us before we move on. Anything you can share is valuable to us. Well, the Jean Resi were Borg long before they were Trill. In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know?
Why did the Trill create an army?
When our world was one of the last standing against the Borg, desperate times called for desperate measures. An augmented army seemed like the only viable solution. What do you want to know?
Who spearheaded this project?
One of our brightest scientists, an egotistical Nakaj, created a protomatter-based serum and worked together with the Symbiosis Commission to experiment on select hosts and symbionts. What do you want to know?
How were you people recruited?
The Commission helped track down some of our best symbionts, and by that I mean symbionts whose former hosts had stood the test of time, fought in countless wars, and thwarted previous Borg onslaughts. They were resilient and ruthless in equal measure. What do you want to know?
What went wrong?
The Symbiosis Commission used a protomatter-based serum on the symbionts that was supposed to heighten their psionic abilities and provide them with biological tools to resist assimilation. Instead, it drove them to madness. And the Borg absorbed that madness when they one day broke through our world's defenses and assimilated all of Trill. What do you want to know?
What part did you play in this?
The Commission used the Tegan family's mining company to facilitate the extraction and stabilization of protomatter across our entire galaxy, and then used it to experiment on my people. When it became clear their project had gone wrong, it was already too late. The Borg were on their way. What do you want to know?
I have all the information I need.
How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a firm footing in your universe? And what about our allies? Starfleet, the Federation, the Borg Cooperative. The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the incursion of 2409, when they invaded the Vega colony. The crew of the USS Aventine, one of Starfleet's finest, was tasked with a crucial mission. They abandoned the ship when the Borg boarded them. Their mission was unsuccessful, according to reports anyway.
The USS Aventine.
I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that sector. But of course, you never made it because you left. I wonder who captained the Aventine.
I get the sense this might be a conversation for another time. Speaking of captains, do these Chimerian Borg have a queen?
As far as I can tell, they're just a horde without a head, and no one to guide them. Trust no one who wishes to be their queen or otherwise control them. They can't be controlled, and they can't be bargained with. Striving to do so only ends in death. Now these Borg seek out protomatter as sustenance without knowing why. I don't know how so much of it ended up aboard your array. There's none of it left in my universe.
Understood. Before we go, you recognized me earlier. You recognized me, right? Earlier.
You're right. This might be hard to believe, but I owe you. The other you. Back in my universe, your counterpart was one of the leaders of the uprising. You fought alongside me in the faction wars of 2411. On the eve of the fall of the Federation, you gave your life in battle to protect me from an incoming blow. So even though I'm eager to get to Trill, I'm just as eager to repay you. Any version of you. You've got my word. Lead the way.
Thank you for telling me. Take some time to process. Captain Dax, what's the plan?
Fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the tri-quantum beam and close that multiversal portal. Let's hope we find your bridge officer along the way. I'll also be collecting Chimeran pustules. Director Hugh of the Cooperative is calling in a favor. Actually, I could use a hand, if you see any along the way.
You got it.
And turn off that tricorder's voice output, would ya? We're practically announcing our next move to the enemy.
Good point. Let's go. Oh yeah. Investigate the shuttle bay. The Midas Array doesn't have permanent personnel, but it seems like Starfleet officers perform routine checkups on occasion. Alright. So we got that.
I've managed to locate your bridge officer's position. We'll be with them in no time.
Copy that. We'll need the support.
Your officer might need shore leave after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier. Don't leave any of those pustules behind. Who knows what they could turn into.
Let me grab these before. Let me grab these over here.
Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways. These parasites are beyond hope. They only deal in destruction.
Whoop. There's more of them right over here. And of course, collecting them might also be a little bit of an issue. Oh crap.
There's a storeroom nearby. Call it a shortcut.
And there. Got all of them in that room.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Dirtbags.
Alright, and takes care of that group, and there's another one right over here. Alright. Yeah, that weapon works real good here.
We've made it this far. There's no turning back. We're closing in on primary antenna control, and I'm not sure what awaits us there. Can we still count on you, Z? My loyalties lie with Opera, your friend. But I could make an exception.
Lucky us, then. Let's keep moving.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Status. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo. Properties. Psionic emissions. Viscous retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitrotoluene charges. Store. Cryogenic suspension capsule. Stored at 77 Kelvin. Warning. Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of this source
Interesting. Logged. Even though technically that was not a pustule.
We're almost there. Stick together, everyone.
Oh, I forgot about the one. I forgot about that one sticking out of the wall there.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
No, oh.
I'm not joined now, and I never will be. Request denied, asshole.
Oh. All right, and
Operator, look out! Are you all right? I'll be fine. Let's take these vermin out. We have to take down this Chimeran so we can get to the...
We are one. We are many. We are all.
You are nothing.
whoa, there's some lag going on right. There's some lag going on right there. All right. Unsurprisingly, despite the fact this thing tears right through them, the big one's still kind of annoying to deal with. Especially when he keeps calling in help. Well, crap. Man. I was moving there, but this that asshole there got me stuck in some sort of ability. Hey, yeah, put focus there. Put focus there. I'll take care of you.
That's it. That's all of them. We did it. If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran pustules over to the Cooperative via one of the consoles in this room, then Director Hugh can get started on his research. This can't wait. Z, watch my back. I'll reverse the polarity of that beam and close up the portal. Time to say goodbye to the hellhole you came from.
No time to waste. Let's go. Okay. Transfer this over there.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the polarity. Something's not lining up.
I'll take a look. Reroute in excess plasma through one of the auxiliary grids.
The polarity's been reversed, but something's wrong. This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one option here.
You're suggesting we travel to the other side? What do you think, Z? Z?
Her vitals are deteriorating, and fast. This is it. There's no reversing a Jean-Res infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation. This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor. That bastard? Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who? Who will come for you? Z? Just end it. Happy to die. Like I said, I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Esri. I know. She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal. A Chimeran Unimatrix in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding. This dimension has fallen to the Borg. Is that the Harmony? And another tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet. Long-range sensors indicate the Harmony's weapons platform is dormant, but if you ask me, we can never be too careful.
Agreed. We need to disable that beam. Let's get this over with.
The Harmony looks a little different since my last encounter with it.
Alright.
Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony's shields with their psionic beams. We'll need to target the beacons first to get through that shield. These pustules are emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational systems.
And crap. A little bit away from the pustules. They are pretty annoying. Almost as annoying as this thing not want to. Almost as annoying as this thing not want to actually. Almost as annoying as this thing not wanting to want to. Alright. Okay, I've almost got it down to its first. Almost got it down to its first jump point here.
That ship, of course, ain't gonna stay in one. That ship, of course, ain't gonna stay in one spot.
The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the high beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
Alright. We got rid of the one. The problem is almost got the beacon.
That's it. The shield is down. Target the Harmony.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what kind of weapons actually work very well on these ships, because damn, they are pretty resilient. bring.
Heads up. The Harmony is teleporting again.
Actually, before I go over there and mess with that one last time. There.
Let's take those beacons out and finish what we started.
Oh, never mind. It was right there. It was right there the entire time. And whoa, I don't know what was going on with that lag right there. Almost got this one. All right. One last thing here. One last thing here.
receiving a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
Holy crap. Those are some long deals. I gotta make sure I have other... I gotta make sure... Oops.
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
An audience?
Together, we can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy and prevail. Perfection requires strength.
Are you suggesting an alliance?
They're afraid. Afraid of the Etherians and the Chimerans.
Sounds like it. How do we know we can trust you?
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection. A threat has been posed to perfect and imperfect beings of this universe. Your survival demands that you assist us. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
Wait, hang on.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiation.
An audience sounds like a queen's gambit.
Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if we would have survived without you. I know we couldn't save her, but at least we saved the Midas Array. That's gotta count for something.
Speaking of Ezri, Tegan, do you want to take her back to Trill? To your family?
No. She worked alone. If you could beam her over, I think the Aventine would like to host a burial amongst the stars for the operator. Even though she hadn't been in Starfleet for a long time, by the sounds of it, Z was still a hero. We owe her that much.
I think she would have liked that. Consider it done.
Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery. I don't know what's more unsettling. A mirror Borg unimatrix in fluidic space, or a Jean Ress one in the Chimeran reality.
The Chimeran reality feels worse. Even if the problem's tucked away behind a portal, I don't think it tops watching yourself die. How are you, Captain?
I feel strange. Meeting yourself, watching yourself die, and being part of that choice. That's harder than I can describe. But harder yet was coming face to face with this devastating alternate reality. Who's to say what would have happened in our universe had I left Starfleet? And what might have happened in hers had she decided to stay? I guess we'll never know.
I feel
How are
heartbroken.
you holding up?
Oh, whoops. I feel heartbroken. I know we only just met her, but she was a person. In fact, she was more than that. She was in some ways. You.
You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect on. This has been a lot. I'm not sure I even have the words to describe it. Let's keep in touch. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, fighting the Chimeran things. And make sure I'm ready for it on some my other deals, my other ships and such, because holy crap.
Thank you again for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that the Midas Array is secure and free of Chimerans, comms in the area are back online, and the Alliance is sending over a unit. Cleanup and protomatter confiscation. By closing the unstable portal to the Chimeran universe, we managed to buy ourselves some time. However, I've already received reports of Chimeran incursions surfacing in other systems. Perhaps someone should consider meeting with the Borg Collective in some capacity. I know an alliance founded on the basis of fear of a common enemy can be risky, but it might be the only shot we have against the Etherians and the Chimerans. As for me, I'll be heading to Trill. I've got a word of warning for the Symbiosis Commission, should they ever be inclined to experiment with joining in protomatter in our universe. Director Hugh is meeting me there. We're hoping our combined research will convince them to put some new laws in place. Until we meet again.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Oh yes, I know what I was going to do. I still have a little bit of a ways to go. Regarding getting the thing here. I already saw somebody. I did already see somebody with this, meaning that they already bought it out. But see if I can. Let's see if I can get one. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Queued up for.
Psychic scalpels are ready to resume the trials. As you know.
No, not doing that one.
Thanks for joining me aboard the Midas Array. Let's get you up to speed. The Chimerans, a suspected variant of the Borg from yet another universe, have boarded part of the array. I was sent here to study them, but it's clear they're hostile towards us. I'm afraid our attempts at communication have not been effective.
Got it. Tell me everything I need to know.
Their horde has a particularly dangerous specimen in it. I'm calling it the Apex, who patrols the array and is invulnerable to our weapons. It'll emit a psionic field, so you'll know when it's near. Avoid it at all costs. Don't think twice. Just run.
Just run?
Well, you can also set up neural disruption traps around the array and hope the Apex bites. They'll stun it briefly, but it's a temporary distraction at best. So don't bet all your luck on it.
Copy that.
To help you, I'll set up some occlusion zones that'll mask your team's biosignatures. Keep an eye out for these locations when take down these chimeras and override those interlink nodes. You'll need to take the stairs to find the first interlink node.
Everybody's just shooting the pus. Everybody's just shooting the pustules. As soon as that thing shows up, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the. Oh my God, the stuff on the ground, slowing me down. But yeah, I think this takes place before the mission. Of course, gotta watch out for the thing. It should. Oh shit! There you. Oh no. Well, right off the bat. Also, I did run, but it's sort of like I did run, but no. I don't think we're gonna get the. Get the minor objective for this. Oh, it's right there. Dude was not Is there a
Psionic pulses are clouding your position. Look out for enemies.
All right. Actually, I may need to. Come on, guys. Hopefully the thing is nowhere nearby. But yeah, we may not get the thing for this. It should be 3. No, that was just 2.
Well done. You've stunned the Apex. For now.
Where is... Okay, that one... That one we've already worked on. Where is the other... Where's the other node? You don't want to go out there. I saw it roaming. I saw it roaming around out there. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a. Of course, I could be wrong. Where are those? Where were those stairs at? Ah, right over here. Okay, so yes, I was. So I was in fact. So I was in fact wrong. It was indeed. It was indeed up here, up the stairs. Also, there's a Chimerian. Oh no, there. Oh no, there. Yeah, sure enough, he was right there. Oh shit! 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 Shit!
Watch out, that Apex is pursuing you. Run!
Yeah, I know. I noticed. Dude is. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Chimeran energy signatures are being detected in the core room.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured was going to happen to that guy. Yeah, we're not gonna get the. We're not gonna get the minor objective here. Whoa, of course.
The final interlink node has been overridden. You can head back to the shuttle bay.
It went. Where the hell did it go? All right. I think I just went in. I think I just went in a big circle. Oh, it's one of those. Oh crap! It's one of those things.
Everything okay? Take the turbo lift to the next deck.
I did not even realize, but yeah, that was one of those things I faced in the, one of those things I faced in the story mission. All right, so. All right, gotta do this all over again. Gotta do this all over again on the next floor.
Good, you made it. The primary antenna control room on this deck houses a modified isoboramine stream that can disrupt the Chimeran leader's internal defenses, making it vulnerable to our attacks.
All right.
To access that room, my research shows Chimerans not only affect humanoid types, but tap into them.
I think that's the monster. Is it gone? Okay. There's the, I hope those are actual. I hope those are the actual. Okay, good. Well, nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's an asshole, and I don't like it. This guy right there, he's an asshole, and I don't like him. Is he gone? Okay, there he goes. Problem is, of course, he beamed in. He beamed in some friends. Hopefully, oh my god. Hopefully he doesn't actually return. We gotta get these. We gotta get these here.
Great. You've overridden 2 interlink nodes. Just 2 more left.
Apparently that door does. Shit. Yeah, well, I get there when I can. Ah. Get this active. Hopefully they don't beam enemies in here.
All interlink nodes have been overridden. Head to primary antenna control. I get the feeling we'll need some help after all of this. I'm calling for backup. Director Hugh, this is Captain Esri Dax, requesting reinforcements at the Midas Array.
Copy that, Esri. I'm sending over a recommendation on who to call in. Good luck.
Alright. Surprisingly, we actually did manage to... Surprisingly, we came pretty close. We came pretty close, though, to actually, Alright.
The Horde is summoning a swarm of Chimerans.
You will be consumed and become genres.
Quick, target the apex of the isoboron system.
Actually, I'm going to switch because there's a...
Damn, the apex is invulnerable again. Pick up that swarm and then push up.
I'm going to switch because I want to switch back. Keep taking out the enemies as they appear. Nope, still. Nope, still in.
Negative orbiting
Okay.
is lingering. The Apex can't maintain its shield. It seems friendly.
Ah, crap. I think I was standing in. I think I was standing in the mess. I think that's what happened.
I think you and your task force just bought us all some time. Without your assistance, the Midas array would have been lost to the Chimerans by now. That said, our efforts haven't stopped more of them from beaming onto other decks. They're targeting the antennae and comm systems. Something else is going on here. I suggest you report back to command. The shuttle bay is secure now, and I need to stay and continue my research. The Alliance will send over the Cooperative's recommended backup, so I'll be in good hands. Thanks for your help. You've all been invaluable.
That's pretty good. Granted, I think I got 199 marks the last time, but 193 ain't 193 ain't bad. Even though I don't actually use the Omega marks on this character. Let's see if I can get anybody to actually activate any of the other. Cool. It's been good. Okay. Well, it'll be good. It'll be good once I actually get into the thing. I probably need to. Oh. Still haven't run into any of the lock boxes though, interestingly enough. Well,
This is 7 of 9 reporting from Alliance HQ on the ground. Kittimer 2 is under attack. I repeat, Kittimer 2 is under attack. Requesting immediate backup from any Alliance members within range.
okay, this is USS Righteous. Have the attackers been identified?
Negative. Judging by the damage pattern, this is a coordinated planetary assault. HQ is receiving reports of incursions across multiple sectors, but it's unclear who's orchestrating all of this. Several of our allies are reporting fleet-wide systems malfunctions. On top of that, we're dealing with atypical energy spikes in orbit, mycelial rifts, interdimensional breaches, and inbound energy signatures detected by our long-range sensors. Without your assistance, we might be looking at a losing battle. I can cover the ground, but I'm stretched thin when it comes to orbital defense. You up for the task?
Yes. All right, and
This is Captain Hogan of the civilian ship USS Bailey, requesting immediate assistance.
We will sing of your honorable deeds throughout the Empire. Glory to you.
all right, so I think they're getting the other two ships here.
Thanks for the timely assistance. This would have been a dark day without you.
Good. So you assisted all the evacuation ships. I'll be monitoring the situation from the ground, but let's stay coordinated. Your ship is crucial to the defense of this system. I've got another issue that needs taken care of. I'm sending in the new coordinates now. The situation could get pretty volatile, so stay sharp. Alliance vessels are turning hostile. Whatever's causing this, it's spreading, and fast. The ambassador of the Tholian Assembly is offering an interesting solution. I'll let them expand on the details. 7 out.
It is good to see you again. I wish to ally with you once again to prevent affected ships from leaving the system and wreaking havoc elsewhere. The Tholian Assembly is sending in orb weavers to contain these vessels. We hope this will buy the Alliance some time to regain control. In order to perform their tasks efficiently, orb weavers cannot engage.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Unfortunately, can't listen. Time's almost about to run out, and I need to hit the.
Deactivate the affected ships before they warp out. Orb weavers are ready to contain the affected ships.
And of course, as soon as you attack them,
Weavers are regulating quarantine protocols. An affected vessel has warped out. We need to increase our efforts.
damn.
Orb weavers initiating containment process. Initiating orb quarantine. Affected starships
Perfect. Now that the infected ships have been quarantined, Chimeran HQ can investigate the cause of this strange enthrallment. Unfortunately, we have another problem on our hands. Sending you the coordinates now. One of Kittimer's newly deployed planetary defense nodes stopped responding to remote controls. It appears to be malfunctioning and is targeting Alliance and Allied vessels. Your job, prevent it from causing further damage. I can monitor the satellites from here, but I'll need you to initiate proximity-based shutdown protocols.
Right.
Waiting on you to warp to the new coordinates. Stay focused up there. Don't forget to deactivate those satellites. I don't know about you, but we've got some Ethereum drones down here. My data shows one satellite offline. 7 more to go.
And gotta stay out of firing range too.
Satellites did scan. 4 satellites. Halfway. Another satellite is down. Keep going. My data is correct that you've got 2 more satellites to go.
And that was a little annoying. The thing was over there trying to drag me over to probably over to the satellites.
With these malfunctioning defense satellites deactivated, Chimeran HQ can focus on ground matters. I'm sure you've already guessed, but there's another incursion that requires your immediate attention. I'm sending you the coordinates now. I'm receiving an incoming hail from Captain Tarsif on another channel. I'll patch him through. Good luck.
On screen.
My friend, it has been long since we have seen each other. For reasons unknown to us, my crew and I lost control of our ship. We regained it, but not before the instability of our spore drive opened several rifts between the mycelial network and the Kittimer system. Hostile Alachi forces are now invading the region. Sealing the rifts requires considerable energy, a task best left to the free Alachi.
Okay. Okay, we need to warp there and help them with the rifts.
Captain Tarsif here. We'll need a hand with our defenses.
closing those mycelial rifts. I can tell you're no better on the ground. By escorting the Liberator, we're adding cover. You're the same civilian space.
All right, gotta keep up with the Liberator here.
We have arrived at the designated coordinates.
There we go.
The Liberator is in position. We are ready to begin the sealing process. Liberator deployed. Cameron power requested at our location.
And
Waiting on you to warp to the new mycelial rip's a mistake. 2, a coincidence. Let's just hope there won't be a third. The FEV Liberator successfully sealed all breaches between the mycelial network and the Kittimer system. But this attack isn't over yet. I'm getting a report of another incursion. Transmitting you the coordinates now. Better act fast. Situation's worse than I expected. Kittimer HQ's lost contact with the Alliance strike force in orbit of our station. Before the comms blacked out, the Garrett and the Chimeran reported severe ship malfunctions. Allegedly, we're looking at a total systems override and complete loss of navigational control. All crew members are still on board, but we'll need you to provide a status report. Proceed with caution. Their lives are at stake.
as Starfleet officer, I'll do everything in my power to protect those crew members. Head to the Kittimer station now. All right, we got to disable the ships.
Heads up, my allies tell me the Kittimer's activating its weapons. Reports show the Kittimer's engaged in targeting protocol. Watch out. I've received a tip. Lead to Kittimer's shield. Cancel its lance attack.
All right, I guess I'll.
Excellent work. Tell me the drops been deactivated. How's it looking up there? Ship logistics is taking heavy damage.
Whoa, whoa, the lag.
Did it. Garrett's been deactivated. There he is. 2 active Kittimer strike force vessels left. This one. Work. Readings show the Kittimer's been deactivated. That's it. Mare's been deactivated. Good work. Right. Kittimer strike force has been formed. That's it. All ground and space incursions have been done. Kittimer HQ should be able to deal with any remaining stragglers and clean up the mess they left behind. You did some fine work on the field today. Remind me to call on you again next time all hell breaks loose.
This is righteous. Operation complete. Oh, I know what was going on there, but there was some lag right in that section. Everybody's using their abilities all at once, and I'm pretty sure that was what was causing that. Whoops.
So that leaves Royal Flush and Devil's Heart. Mission's just a little bit nuts over here. Okay, well, I'm waiting on that to get started. Oh, well, never mind.
Alliance vessel, your arrival in Lodi space has been noted. I am told you are here to eradicate both occupation forces. Your entry into our territory has been authorized. Though this is not the first time our common enemy invades fluidic space, it is the first time we have encountered so many of their variants. It appears they have arrived from alternate dimensions through dimensional vortices. Needless to say, they must be eliminated immediately.
How can we help?
First, destroy the enemies at Unicomplex Alpha. This will allow our planet killers to arrive safely at a central location. Then, escort the planet killers to the outer Unicomplexes to help them destroy the incursion.
Understood.
You will find enemy ships protecting beam emitters stationed at every Unicomplex. You must destroy these ships so we can seal the dimensional vortices they are creating. Additionally, a number of ships have been disabled by these Borg. Rescue them, and they will help you. Once the dimensional vortices are closed and the Borg are defeated, the planet killers will obliterate the Unicomplexes.
Let's get started.
Clear Unicomplex Alpha so our planet killers can arrive safely.
Yeah, anyway, gotta get rid of the things here, that way. Gotta get rid of all the things around the Unicomplex so they don't damage the planet killers. Alright, more of them over here too. Not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure about what. I thought we destroyed all the defenses around there. Oh. Alright, good.
Planet Killer Iota is under attack.
I was a little bit too close to something when it exploded, apparently. And this one's not inert yet. Whoop, right over here. Go. That's one section of the cube. Cube disabled.
transport fluid space, though I suspect they will attempt to return. Until then, the Undine thank you for your assistance.
Understood. Alright, and that is where I need to leave off for right now, so do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.